Our next stunt is actually a dismount. This is called a cradle. It's a tossing stunt that is how you get down from different levels of stunts. From here, we're going to show it at a prep level, but this can also be done at an extension level and many other level, Liberty level, whatever that is. And it's also kind of the basis of things like your basket tosses and other tosses. So this is a good progression stunt that you definitely need. Let's take a look at it before we go further and break it down. Okay, so here you see they start in the prep position. Your bases are looking at each other and they're going to be looking at their flyer. They've got a good level and your back spot is looking up with her hands on the ankles. So what happens next is your bases are going to dip all at the same time. See that? That's great. Look at that dip. So they get nice. At this point, your flyer is still standing up tall, okay? Some of the temptations are that she's going to want to bend her legs and jump out to help them, but that actually makes it 1,000 times harder. Not only does it make it heavier, it hurts their timing. So you want to make sure that her legs stay totally locked out and she doesn't anticipate the cradle at all. And then what's going to happen is everyone reaches up and tosses. So their arms all go up, okay? And your flyer then brings her legs together. Her arms go to the clean position, and she leans back just a tiny bit, just to tip it. So you want to make sure that your bases are throwing all the way through their arms so that their arms end up extended like these. Sometimes they're afraid to toss too high, but really tossing high makes it easier for them to catch her because they give her that height that they need to get their arms up. And then they catch nice and high. They caught her up here and they absorb with their legs. That's important. A lot of times your bases will catch too low. They'll catch her with their arms, say, at their shoulder level, which means that she's going to end up sort of like at their knees instead of here at their shoulders like she should. At this point, you'll also notice that your flyer is now in a nice V position, a pike position. So once she does that so they can catch her more easily. So she wants to make sure that she's in a nice V body shape. And your back spot there just goes underneath her arms, your flyer's arms. So your flyer is catching herself on the shoulders of her bases, and your back spot is using that to swoop in and catch underneath her arms. So it becomes like this T with a catch thing. And there you could probably see it. Let's see, here's the back spot with her arms right there. And a nice set out from your bases and a clean. And that is your cradle.